Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to do a quick review of this Flow Tool 10 quart drain container. I'm going to start off by saying it's made in America. I wish it was better, but I am underwhelmed. It has a design that I thought was decent. I was a little bit concerned about splash. It's a, I don't know, one-piece mold or two-piece mold. They seem together. I tried to drain coolant in it, and I drained a gallon of coolant, and I probably lost at least a pint of that coolant. Maybe a quart of it. When I open up the bottom of the radiator drain, it's hard to aim and get it in this little hole, but I think the pan is designed so that you drain onto this and it runs down into that. That's still a poor design. Now you got, if you're draining oil, you got a lot of mess on that. When I took this off, it has no seal, so it's not going to be leak proof. And there was a lot of drill fragments on this. So I guess they drilled a couple holes to show you can drill out the rest of these holes. Why not just drill out the whole dang thing so that fluid can go down in there instead of leaving the rest of it up to me. Little breather vent, which is nice. My guess is that's going to leak if you put fluid in there and just let it toss over. This doesn't quite screw on the way I would like it to each time. It's kind of hard to align, so you just screw it down until it gets so far, then it clicks in a line itself. It's easy to over tighten, strip that out. You got a cap here for draining it. Of course, you pop that open so it doesn't gulp and splash, which is nice. However, when I took this cap off, it has a little seal down there that was loose. Almost dropped that into my coolant reservoir on the vehicle when I was pouring the rest of the coolant into the coolant reservoir. So when I was letting the coolant drain down, I think by design you're supposed to let it drain on this flat surface and gravity feed down there. Well, the coolant was hitting on this flat surface and splashing everywhere. So I had to clean up a mess off of the ground. So if you're going to drain something, when you start to drain it, try to drain it directly in that hole if you have one of these. And you may want to open up that hole so that it's 90% open instead of 15% open. Those two little holes they drilled in there was, you know, whatever. Also, when I got the unit, I heard something rattle around in there. The holes that they drilled under there, all the shavings and fragments was inside the container. A lot of times I'll have to do something like drain the coolant or drain the oil, and I'll want to reuse that. Well, you want to rinse this thing out before you do that, because if you just drain it in there and then pour it back into the vehicle, you're probably going to be pouring fragments in there, and had I not caught that, I'd have put probably a lot of plastic back into my coolant system. I like the size. It seems like it's going to be good and durable. However, I do not believe it's going to be leak proof. So when you use this unit to capture stuff and take it to a disposal facility, you might want to make sure that it's stored up like this so that hopefully your level is under there and you don't get it leaking out, or lay it down and hopefully your level is under there where it doesn't leak out. I think you'll have a better chance of this being leak proof than these other two ports because it has that little seal in there, but be careful not to lose that little seal. I just used the drip pan to change the oil. I really struggled with keeping the oil from running over the sides, so this design is really challenging and I think it's poor design. I'm going to conclude by giving this unit a 1 of 5, if I was still in the area, had my receipt, I would simply take it back to get my money back. One of the problems I have is that it's going to be near impossible to clean it out, to use it for different fluids. It splashes, it can run over if you don't watch it. It's just not a good design. So thumbs down on this one. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.